I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful! Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in! You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him! Oh! He's over there! Talking to his dad! I think I'll head off now.
Thank you, little girl.
No need, no need. Master is...
Son. I suppose
Okay.
your performance. I've seen.
Wow.
You're serious about
Absolutely.
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course, it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, much like this kite,
Dad.
son,
Son?
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me.
Well,
Anyway, I know I've never found to me, Gaming. All right, that's everything.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Now, over there, your friends are still...
huh? But,
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer.
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gummy.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xinyun. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
this for? What out there?
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Next character. Because how the hell is she?
Oh there, come.
Sorry, pal.
Thank you. So very much.
Here we go. Let's do it. Last bonus. Welcome back to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. When banned footage volume 1 showed up, it came with an extra game. It's a mini game. And in fact, it's so mini, you won't realize how long this actually took. Everything else is done, except for this. Ethan will wish he had his mommy as you lead him to his death over and over again in this ultra.
Congratulations! Sorry, pal.
This is what he looks like after doing Ethan Must Die. And swear to God, I was seeing red most of the time here. But I paced myself.
Is that what your hand looked like after you finished it?
I did 1 hour a day for 4 days. And every time you play the here's the frustrating part. It's not a long mini game. The amount of times you die adds up. So every time I played, I got farther. And then you run into the new batch of bullshit. This is definitely harder than Madhouse, it's harder than Joe Must Die, it's harder than everything else, but mainly because it just wastes your time. No matter where you are in the house, go save.
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps? Paimon's just being enthusiastic.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, actually. We do in fact have a rather urgent...
Don't worry about that.
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role.
No, I'm not sure about that. But I'm just gonna take a walk, yes.
But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulty.
That does sound like a trick.
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many. There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll...
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience.
If you're interested in helping, why not start? Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you...
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder. Paimon! Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two! Are you really willing to act in my musical?
It is so hard.
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
That's our objective. Defeat Marguerite in the greenhouse. The sky is red. That's a good sign.
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame. That's the thing. We're not some... All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just... If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently.
Disband?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? One last show. And after that, we go... Nobody wants things to just... fizzle out. Not after... Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and the show just won't be the same without her. But for...
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. What if we sponsored...
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor, and I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the more... We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... That's how you know she's really good at performing, and she was once super pop...
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Yeah, like I thought.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big... But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like... She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Farina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like our... Well, yeah... Fair enough. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of... Of course... It all depends on whether she's interested.
No point in stressing about that. And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and...
Thank you for your help. I guess...
Wait, where does Farina actually live nowadays? She used to live in...
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Woo! When did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more It is my duty to support Commissioner...
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Mahoyo, we gonna make Catherine a playable character. Just saying, you know. Give me my robot.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Farina.
Now, I know you guys are gonna just say, why the hell do you have like 30 different story quests? Listen. What I was going to do is, I was going to get every story quest, then just go through all of them at a breakneck pace. I can get primo gems and primo gems. I know it sounds stupid, but
thing wrong with this place.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Cool, Paimon. God damn. Okay. Oh shit, I guess I would take story quest and everything. That's another matchup, yeah. Like, that's something else.
Ah! Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
Wait, I'm sorry. Ah! I didn't mean to hit you that hard. Oh, my eye!
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went. I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity!
I mean, people can cook. Like, dude, just make her a baguette. Throw my shoes at me?
It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Not yet, maybe, but. Anyway, what are you even doing? Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time.
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad! Yeah, exactly! With the traveling. Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either!
My help?
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help!
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then. So tell me, what. I see. I knew you couldn't have come. After all, I was once the but given the present
How come? It sounds like this.
True, but I have made a. Although I am no longer required to play the role of the high. Centuries of pretending to be a different person. Of course, that can't be undone now. But at least I can say that I no longer desire.
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed. If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for. So I'm not going to perform.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we... Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Nope.
Short and to the point. Okay.
Well, shit. I guess you're gonna have to do it.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if. True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for. Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
I actually just realized there are a whole bunch of characters that I wanted, but because I am a free-to-play, and I don't spend money on this game,
Well, is there anything else we can...
Have I not made myself clear? Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really, but...
It's all right, Farina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now.
Toodaloo to you.
alright, well, it's gonna find
It's too bad, but we have to respect Farina's decision. Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now. Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for...
And that gives you the right to make a decision on...
Shortly after you left, the troupe's lead actress came. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now?
Sorry. I was just dealing with a little...
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to...
I see. Well, you see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's...
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out then. Yeah, she'd be livid. We've been...
Jeez, is Lady Farina really so harsh?
Only joking, calm down. Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still
Look, there's no point. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again... So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it?
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor. I share everyone's desire. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let my...
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on. Sure.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I've... All right, I'm coming. Hello?
Farina?
I was just ever so... When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position. And all before I even had a full I'm sorry, Pai.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
Well, as a person myself, I'm in... Well, I was told by my mother, which I don't think I... Did I have a mother? I was told by my mother... Wait, do I have a mother? Okay, now's not the time to be having an existential crisis. Anyways.
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. But in any case,
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help...
there's no need to think like that. I was wondering, if this troupe is... If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe.
We all want to believe that, but everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and...
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our...
What?
And she was a... Don't finish that sentence. Don't.
That's actually how I recognize these two. Let's...
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Lady. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life. People loved our performances back then.
And then disaster...
Yeah. After that, none of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to It's agonizing. But ultimately, we'd rather end things...
Oh.
What a terrible way. I suppose it's fair to say then that this.
Yes, exactly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the bound. I can, however, provide some art, but only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant.
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle. What about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them? An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before, and so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
By the way, you know how you think of my sister? Fuck! Fuck! God! Damn it!
Still a fan of your old You just want to get back in on.
No. This is a complete.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan. All right, follow me. We'll go to our
Alley-oop! Congratulations!
That door. Look at him.
Huh? Lady Farina?
What's Lady Farina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Farina, these two over here are the ones that made it possible. You bet, that was.
You helped bring our director's murderer to just.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
What is the thing saying? No,
So, you were saying the Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front trying to realize this dream. The protagonist of the story, of her family, she longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity.
So far, so good.
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, we need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But
We still haven't decided between a.
By true to life,
yeah, but then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. And one last thing. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since. He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
The finding of
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Farina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
what opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look.
Oh, stop! You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson. Nothing. I suppose my presence will. So, allons-y. To Poisson!
There's no point worrying about the future.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks. I get the goods from A to B. I'll even take him across the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Qiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
Sorry, pal.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! So Paimon was... that voice... Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
That is not who I thought it was. Like, oh, it's Farina. No, it's fucking Navia and Claude.
Navia, Clarande!
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that...
Happy Lantern, right?
Happy Lantern, right? Wait, if you're here for Lantern... And that voice we heard...
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is.
Indeed.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top. There was something about almonds,
No, it's not a code.
Perhaps. But that's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to... Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. So, you see, it's not just me.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something?
Not really.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she goes hunting for men.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, what?
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose.
Oh, really? That's what you think. Jesus Christ.
No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Wait, so I was right.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face.
That reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will..."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying?
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of... She probably would have never thought... No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
I think so. We ran into Nervalette on...
What? Neverland was here too?
Why are they all here?
What was he doing here?
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for...
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
Like, goddamn, what's next? Risley gonna appear fucking out of nowhere and jump on my back or something?
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to...
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
They're British Paimon, what do you expect?
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something. It was just a spur of the moment sort. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing. But you could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy pretend.
Please. Do I look like someone who would fall for that?
Ah, that reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right?
Oh, that's right. Who tell?
We're supposed to get.
A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. That's...
We should probably head out and look.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna...
Go and meet your friend.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain.
Okay, but they act like we don't. This makes no sense. Anyway, they activate.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten? Oh, well that's fine too. Now let's see what kind of yummy thing. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farino standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao? Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients. Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right since Zhongli is there. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. All right, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right. Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight?
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over to since we have found ourselves in each other's company.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then.
I'm gonna go to the Pyro Lane next, but it's so hot, something goes bad there. I really want to do the Pyro Lane. I think Pyro Traveler.
Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, I stand before you right now as nothing more than an... There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and... Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Oh, does that mean Hu Tao...
You may not have heard, friends, but... Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients. Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
Huh? What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us. see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that. That I do, my friend.
Come on. It's too fast.
What was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was
By newbie, you mean me, right?
No, nothing, nothing. What do you think? No, that's nothing, nothing. Anyway, Mr. Swagger!
If that's the case, then Paimon.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me
Ha! You see? Paimon was right too! Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a... Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite... Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most Something happened with...
Huh?
What?
Oh, well...
Really? Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought...
Really, Paimon, it's not like you don't know me. Miss Hu Tao is simply... Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. And now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Oh, Paimon sees that. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Longxiang Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sight.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. Oh?
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess? What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Because I have brains. Also,
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
God.
Huh. Paimon never thought Neuvillette would be the type to get lost.
Yeah, I mean, can't he just fly? Like, if he doesn't he have like a hydro pumping into the stars to float?
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to... He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just...
Yup, that's exact. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route. So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao? Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. But, speaking... What about him? He doesn't get out much, does he? Ah, no wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too...
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would...
Oh? This gentle...
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend...
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Jean?
Unfortunately, at the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated...
Is that so? Hmm? To borrow Miss Farina...
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do with.
I think the only person that I think he doesn't know is Pokemon. Because although technically Selena was Pokemon, she did not sue.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water. If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave.